An Altadena family says they were rent gouged by nearly $100,000 after the Eaton Fire.
Yeah, and now they're suing their former landlord. Karma Dickerson joins us live from downtown L.A., where the lawsuit was filed today. Karma.
Yes, it was filed right here in the courthouse behind us. And the attorneys for the plaintiffs in this case say this is the first privately filed lawsuit relating to gouging from those 2025 January fires. They believe more people could be affected, and they're asking them to come forward.
Because we realize we cannot rely on government officials to enforce these protections. We have to take enforcement into our own hands.
Chelsea Kirk, a tenant's advocate, began tracking rental price spikes after the Eaton and Palisades fires in January of 2025. As part of the Rent Brigade, she says she's documented thousands of instances of what she says is price gouging.
Rental prices began surging by 20%, 50%, and in some cases as much as 200%. Modest apartments that had rented for $1,500 were suddenly listed for $3,500.
The Rennick family of Altadena says their home suffered severe smoke damage from the Eaton Fire.
So we started looking for a place to live and realized quickly that it was hard to find a place. Thousands of people were looking at the same time. So when we found a house on Zillow in Glassell Park, we took it, not realizing at the time that we were being charged 3 times what rent gouging laws allow.
They're now suing their former landlord, alleging violations of local and state price gouging protections.
The lawful maximum monthly rent for the Rennick's rental was $5,032.50. That's 165% of the federal fair market rent for a furnished 3-bedroom home in their zip code, which is the ceiling that the law sets during a declared emergency. The Rennicks were charged almost $15,000 per month, nearly 3 times the legal maximum.
The landlord received a letter from the LA City Attorney's Office saying that we were being overcharged illegally, and our landlord said they just hoped it didn't apply to them. They also received a letter from LA County, which they also ignored.
The Rennicks are suing for the amount they say they were overcharged, as well as any penalties allowed by law and attorney's fees.
Wildfire season is here again, and when the next fire hits, families will again be displaced. They will need housing. They will be at their most vulnerable. The state and the city's price gouging laws exist because we know people will be taken advantage of without them. This case is about making sure those laws are more than just words on a page.
And organizers of today's press conference are urging anyone who believes they might be in a similar situation to reach out to the Rent Brigade. As far as what's being done by actual authorities, the city attorney's office, the DA's office, we reached out to both of them because they both have identified rent gouging related to the fires as a priority. They did get back to us with some information about how they're approaching the issue. We'll have that information on our website, NBC4. Reporting from downtown, I'm Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.